Yeah.
So yes, done. So basically, your situation is you did have a proper PMP training, not the bits and pieces sessions that we do on a weekly basis, a full blown, intensive,
Yeah, yeah.
a complete end to end training. So you know PMP exam, what the deal is. You know the PMBOK, basically the structure, how it's all.
Everything, everything.
Basically, you know things, but since this training was way back in February, you have to just, what you do is like a refresher, and the kind of refresher you need is more of an intensive refresher. So today is 7th of September. You are having visa till the end of September, right? So
Yeah.
my recommendation is getting, okay, if you can write the exam in Dubai itself before you leave, that's great. Simply because the exam
No,
centers.
I can stay till October. So visa plus 1 month is what is permitted by the government.
Yeah, because test centers basically, if you want to go for test, see, I am always a candidate or an advocate of asking people to write in the exam center. Don't write it at home because we don't know things are reliable, blah blah blah. But then if you're in Dubai, two advantages. One is you want to go for a test center. The competition, the rush for test centers is not as great as it is in India. Imagine you come to India, you're from Kerala, probably
No, from Mumbai.
from Mumbai. So wherever it is, right, in India, especially centers like basically very few centers have opened up and they're just starting to open now. And funny thing is, even the exam centers on PMP websites, usually when you have your exam approval, right, you go from your my PMI portal, you click on your validity code, and then it takes you to a Pearson View portal. And if you go through this option, you will see test centers are available in Mumbai itself. But that is very misleading. That's what I tell people whenever you look at test centers, right? It's available. Be very careful. Call them and confirm, because many times, most of the times, the test centers, they are visible as available and they accept registrations, but then they are not really open. And when the day comes, people are turned away from the exam center, and this is all, this too much. It's catastrophic. So I always request people to call them. So now exam centers finding in India, it's very difficult. In Dubai, what I understand from my other friends in Dubai is, though the restrictions are still in place, many things have eased, and I understand the exam centers are also open. So in October, if you're planning to write the exam in a test center, it's great. But even if you plan to take the exam from home, the proctored examination, right? Dubai is not India. Power cut problem is not there as much as in India,
No,
and
no.
very good internet connections you have, because these are two main things. If you lose connectivity in the middle of the exam, either because of power supply cut or because of internet, because whatever issues, right? Then PMI does not take responsibility. It's your headache, and it's counted as one lost attempt. And in
Oh.
India, that's
But I
one.
would prefer, somehow I start feeling sometimes, sometimes there is low bandwidth. So I have a
Okay,
feeling, that what if that happens during the exam? So might as
I
well go in the test center.
how low will it go? Actually, see, I'm today this evening I was speaking to someone, and she was telling me she has only an 8 Mbps connection for the exam. 3 Mbps or something is also good enough. I am not 100% sure how much this is true, but I believe basic bandwidth, right, with which you can open a website and click links and it will go without making you wait, rotating. Unless that happens, you are good. You don't need a super 100 Mbps connection or something. And I'm very sure in Dubai, even the stupidest connection is not as bad as you will have in India. So, do you have at least an 8 Mbps or 10 Mbps connection?
Yeah, yeah.
That's it. See, the one thing I've understood is for the proctored examination, you do not need a high speed connection. You need a decent speed connection. Decent meaning, say 10 Mbps or something is good enough. You should not lose the connection, because my case, I have two Wi-Fi connections at home because of the webinars I do and everything, and still I'm not having a reliable connection. So both are not reliable. So I don't know when I will lose which connection. And even if one connection is reliable, I cannot switch to that in the middle of the examination. So the problem is not about speed; it's about
Mm.
reliability. And Dubai, that is that. So September, October, whenever you take the exam, even if you take in Dubai, it's great. So you please set your target. October, say October 31st is your last day to leave the country. 2 weeks before that, that was a very good time. See, with your, now that I know your level of preparation, what you did, how long back it was, with your level of preparation, with your now motivation, right, to write the exam, I would say 1 month is a super duper time to do it. Just book the exam, say something like 15th of October or something, in 1 month, a little more than 1 month from now. Book the examination. That puts a bomb under your seat. To be honest, I keep
Yeah,
telling people,
correct.
right, the time and hard earned, see that, first of all, money, right, whatever we say, hey, you know what, go on, money is it. When you're paid money, right? See, even if it's one paisa, if it's you're wasting it willingly, it will not be you'll not be happy with it, and you're invested so much
Obviously.
money, right?
Hmm.
And right, just book the examination, and this other
I have
time
already
bomb.
paid the money. I have paid the money, only they
That is
have not booked
different.
the exam.
Money you're paid, but you're not booked the exam. If you don't
No,
write the
no, I
exam
want to
in
do
one
it.
year, your money is gone. So now you
Gone,
schedule the
yeah.
exam, you have an additional time bomb, which is leaving the country. So use this opportunity. Set 2 weeks before you are leaving the country for good or something. Set up a date. You write the examination that day. Do it. 1 month is more than enough. So first thing is setting a target. Write the do that. Now that you have set a exam on this date, see, 1 year is the time after you get after paying the thing, but the money that doesn't help much. You set a date now. Now that you know, now you can have a planned one. So now assume now you have 1 month plan. So make an Excel table. I will share with the template, and let me see if I can share my screen very quickly. I hope you have some 5-10 minutes, right? I can just quickly.
I have lots of time. I'm doing nothing in life.
No, don't say that.
Seriously.
I used to say it also. In fact, I always feel bad that I do nothing or something. Just a minute. No, I should go to learning. You're able to see my screen, right?
Yeah, I can.
I should go back to old days when I was doing my PMI examination.
So in fact, when I was doing my classes, the regular for the certification, my in my class, my sir would say, you know, Rachel would be the first one to give the exam because she looks like she's prepared. She will give next week only.
This
But
will
it so
add
happened that
pressure to
I
you.
have not given yet.
This will add pressure on
It
you.
didn't. I didn't give exam, but and none of my classmates also have given. But it was always in the class. My classmates would say, you know, Rachel is going to give just next week. She will be the first one who gets the certification.
All these
But
things
then this
are
job thing
unnecessary.
happened, and I
Don't worry, don't worry. Actually, these things, right? These are additional expectations. That's the problem with India. Also, the way we are brought up, right? I'm very sure you were brought up in India only, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Or by Indian parents. That's good
No, no,
enough.
no. I was in India all throughout. It's just 3 years ago I came to Dubai for an opportunity I got here.
All right. So, I mean, I'm just looking at this thing where that I used to share this with everyone. Funny thing is, I'm not able to see that Excel file with the exam tracker. Hmm. No, hold on. Did I delete it, by the way? Simply because I finished the examination, I took. Um, all right, no problem. I can actually share with you another template which I prepared for my ACP. But the funniest thing is just one last shot. Uh,
The way you said you're very particular, I don't think so. You'll delete anything.
who knows? I am too organized. That's a problem.
Yeah, even
And
I
I
am the
do.
same thing. That's why I'm
I,
getting very worried because this doesn't seem me.
Don't
You
worry,
know
I can
that.
understand. Sometimes we do things and this is not. So usually, that added expectation because I was supposed to have finished. See, I wrote my before PMP. I wrote CAPM examination. CAPM, it's also like PMP, Certificate Associate in
Yeah.
Project Management. I wrote that, and that was with PMBOK version 4. I was basically, to be all honest, with respect to exam preparation, I was hot. That means I could have immediately written the exam PMP. I delayed. Stupidly, I delayed. And in the
Mm.
meanwhile, 10 months or something, I delayed. PMBOK version changed. Quite a lot of things happened.
Oh.
Version 4 and
Oh.
I was feeling bad. I had to again redo my things. And finally, I managed. And you know what? I prepared the last 3 weeks. 3 weeks is about that time I prepared for my PMP examination.
But
That's it.
how many hours of studies? How many hours you were in?
On average, I did say 2 hours a day for 3 weeks. So make it 30 hours, 40 hours or something, not more than that I prepared. And I
That's
got
enough. Is that enough?
for me it was enough. I got above target in all the areas except cost
Wow.
management. Cost management strange, it was mathematics. I was supposed to have got good marks. I don't know why, but that's a funny thing. But that was also because how to say that's why I'm telling you confidence, right? I'll tell you some one more thing to build your confidence. I had written CAPM examination. I was prepared. So though the version of Finbock changed, I knew the deal and everything. Unlearning, very less unlearning I had to do because I'd done the unlearning in CAPM itself. So it was easy. And I wrote one more examination, PMI Professional in Business Analysis, PBA. There, you know what? I prepared for 3 days only. and I wrote my examination one day before the 1 year period expired. If I had failed the examination, gone my money, 45,000, 50,000, whatever I paid was gone.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
first time in my life, I used to be a school topper and all this, not the high flyer kind of thing. First time in my
Mm.
life, I walked into an exam hall expecting to fail. First time in my life, and believe me, that was a great thing to experience. And I just went, you know what? I paid the money 45, 50,000, and by tomorrow it will expire, or day after tomorrow it will expire if I don't write. So let me have the satisfaction of writing the exam. When I started
Yeah,
the
at least use
exam,
it.
I started negatively everything I did, and but that gave me a sense of calmness because there was no, this is another tip for you. I knew I was going to fail. In fact, I was hoping I would fail because I wanted to punish myself. So since I wanted to punish myself, I said fail, fail. You want to fail, you want to fail, you will fail, you will fail. I went to the exam center. When the first question came, I was surprised I'm in the right examination. After half an hour or 40 minutes, I was wondering, hey, this does not look like PBA. Everything is neat, easy. I still said fine. When I finished the examination, I could not believe my eyes. I clicked, it said, congratulations, you have passed. But that only gave me a mild heart attack. What gave me a really big heart attack was the next screen. It was above target in all the areas.
Wow.
I said, no bloody way. I'm supposed to have failed this examination. And I was in a daze. I had gone to Chennai from Coimbatore. I live in Coimbatore. I had gone to Chennai to take my examination. I was staying at my in-laws' place. So
Mm.
I was telling my in-laws also, you know what, first time in my life I'm going to fail an examination, but because I paid the money, I'm going. They said, no, you will not fail. And then I came home. They said, okay, so you're successful in your mission of failing. I told them, no, I failed in my mission of failing. I succeeded. So
Wow.
that then I realized PBI builds on PMP, and I was basically doing all those things. And I used to talk to people about what work I do and everything. So you are now deep sea. The fact that you are now part of this refresher session group and everything, you are in the zone. You are among people who are like-minded. Believe me, that has that thing. I'm not a very spiritual person, but believe me, when you are among people who are focused towards one goal, same as your goal, right? They will drag you along. It works the other side also. There are negative people around you, they will also drag you down. But in this group, you have people who are focused towards the same goal that you also want, which is to bloody clear this exam fast. They will
Mm.
drag you, and that's a positive vibration already you got. So don't worry, I'm not saying this because of to boost your confidence or something. It's a fact. These are real things that happened to me. So that motivation side, as that thing aside now, I'm just very quickly, since I do not have, strangely, one moment, one last time I'm checking, type excel file. Let me see. This was not the. I'm looking at the, because that I can blindly share with you. If it's not there, then I have to. I don't know. Okay, this is not the one. This is splitting the hours. So let me do one thing. I practice. No, these are old information. The file preparation. Hey, one minute, Rishit. Hey, Kri, Superma. Daddy comes to you. Give me 10 minutes. Daddy comes to you. That will come to you. My kid had come. He's helping me with actually creating a logo for a website. So
Mm-hmm.
I have outsourced it to him. So, okay. So I think, hey, that is strange. Where is my ACP thing? Okay. Hold on. I think I have it somewhere else. I got it. So let me do this. I shared this in the past with 1,000 people actually. Um, all right. Okay. I will share with you something else instead. This one. You can tailor. See the template and everything I will share. You can replace it with knowledge areas. You're able to see the Excel file, right? So this one I will share with you. You can see this,
Yeah.
right? So plan start,
Yeah, yeah, I
month
can see
end,
it.
and actual start, or actual end date and everything. So I'll share with you this template later, and you can actually use this for how to say, replace them with the
Knowledge
knowledge areas.
areas.
That's it. So once you do this, so first thing, of course, motivate yourself. The best way to motivate yourself is to stop demotivating yourself. Yes, guilt will be there, over expectations. Hey, Rachel, you're great. You're the first person who will write and clear, blah, blah, blah. All these things are there. But believe me, remove all the demotivations that will motivate you. Number one. Second, set an exam date somewhere in the middle of October that gives you enough time from today till you write the exam for preparation. It also gives you time enough time after that till which you are leaving the country. So, if possible, book in a test center, please. Don't go for proctored exam. Worst case
Yeah,
scenario,
I'll do
not
that.
go for a proctored exam. Now, third thing is you set up this exam, this Excel sheet, this tracker and everything with knowledge areas and everything have, and daily regimen. See, now that you are telling me you are having some free time and everything, do an intense training. Uh, First step is having this Excel sheet. You will put dates and everything on which you will prepare. And what is the meaning of preparation? When you will write knowledge areas, say scope, integration, scope, schedule, cost, blah blah blah, everything, right? All the way up to stakeholder management, ethics, or something. You also put in between some milestones like mock exams. First thing, you buy a mock examination. Even if I was speaking to someone to mock exam, I will put on the group also. You are part of this refresher group, WhatsApp group, right?
Yes, yes, I'm.
There I
I'm.
will share a couple of mock which I really like very much. One thing I recommend is from Cornelius Fishner. It's called PMP Prepcast, or PM Prepcast. This is very good one. That is 90-day access you get. So you don't need for 90 days. Always take first a mock exam now. Time t equals 0. First line in this you will put mock test 0. You will put it. And then you will
So
start in
first,
intense.
before I begin studies, only I'll give a mock exam.
Yes, exactly. Because it sets the context, it helps you to prioritize. What will I do? See, you may be very good in cost, mathematics, cost, and everything. What's the use in spending lots of time on that? You concentrate on some boring thing like resource management, communication management, all this gyan things, right? All these lecture things that you think that you can concentrate. Procurement. Some people find procurement difficult. I too find procurement not so easy like other things. That's why I take quite a lot of trainings on procurement so I become better at it. So uh, this mock test will help you to understand that Cornelius Fisher, the PM Prepcast, has a mock, I think 4 mock exams it has. I will share with you the link and with all the explanations. It has timed exam. You're not going to learn, see, mock tests give you two benefits. One, you will know which areas you're good at, which area you're not good at, so that you will prioritize your preparation on those weak areas. Second thing, it gives you the simulation. See, 4 hours of examination is physically and mentally taxing. The physical and mental stamina you need to get that will simulate. So you have timed exams with PM Prepcast, and so that take mock exam 0. That is your first line item. Once you have the mock exam 0, then you start with integration scope, blah blah blah, and according to the time you give the start and end date, the duration will be based on, you'll give more time for your weak areas and less time for your strong areas like that. But target to finish, now you have 4 weeks, target to finish all your preparation in 2 weeks intense, right? 2 weeks you'll finish everything, and then at the end of these 2 weeks take another mock exam to see whether this mock exam showed the real situation or you were mistaken, it's a flash. So take your second mock examination at the end of the 2 weeks, and then concentrate now on those weaker areas. One more week. And how you will go through the cycle is, first round you will use PMBOK, no supplement, no alternate for you, so no substitute, you must go through PMBOK. I'm very sure you have additional material, Rita Mulcahy or anything, right?
Yeah, I have Rita.
Beautiful. Rita is good enough for 1 month preparation, is also good enough. But Rita Mulcahy has a habit of demotivating people because it's simply too big. It's good as a pillow. Actually, it's very good, but it more demotivates people. So I generally don't recommend Rita. But since you already have prepared and your preparation is not, you're not like scratcher on the surface. You already are comfortable with PMP and Rita and everything. Use the first round, Pimbok and Rita go through 1 round. Second time, go through Pimbok again to do the missing area. So in these 2 weeks, you will go preparation. Line item 1, mock test 0, right? Line item 2 is integration. Line item 3 is scope management, like this. There, what you'll see, you have say 14 days in 2 weeks. So each day for you, does it matter weekday or weekend? It's the same schedule, right? So in these 2 weeks, basically you can uh, distribute this 14 weeks into equal parts for the 10 knowledge areas. So about average 1.5 days, okay, per knowledge area. And like this, so 2 days per knowledge area also you can have. So you will have roughly 1.5 days. So 2 weeks you will cover everything. So what will you do every day? You will have Pimbok on one side, you will have Rita Mulcahy on the other side. You will look at completely that knowledge area for that day or those days and nothing else. You look through that, you will see everything. And then once you finish this 2 weeks, you take a mock. This time you concentrate only on those areas in PMBOK you refer. Rita gives you all the things, but PMBOK is a Bible. For explanation, you can go to Rita in the second round. So like this you do. And Rita's process chart, you try to understand, because Rita's process chart, right, it helps you understand the sequence, the flow and everything. And ITTOs, I tell people not to memorize by rote. You have to have it in memory. You have to commit it to memory, but not by memorizing. So you create flashcards. Unfortunately, I don't have flashcards with me. Not the printed flashcards, blank flashcards you will get in any stationery shop everywhere. So small flashcards. On that, you write meticulously using Rita and using PMBOK. You write meticulously for every flashcard one knowledge area. You will write ITTO, and then you will try to play a game. See, sorry if I may ask, if you're married.
Yeah, I'm married.
Okay, your husband and you are staying in Dubai, right? Together?
No, no, no. My husband is in Mumbai. I'm staying alone.
Oh, you're staying alone. So, do you have friends or anyone who will help you, for example, in preparation or something? Anyone? Or you have a
No,
circle or anything?
actually, no, but I can seek help.
Yes. The reason I'm asking this is usually you can give it to your family or to your friends or something, and as make them quiz you, basically. So it's like a game like children play, right? You have the flashcards and say, hey, can you tell me the biggest? But don't memorize if you're not. And see, 49 processes, each with 10 or 15 ITTOs and something. You don't have to memorize. Understand the flow. That is, so when you go through Rita and PMBOK at the same time, the first round, you'll understand a lot. Parallelly, you prepare. Today and tomorrow, 1.5 days, you're going to do integration management. Prepare the flashcard and keep it in your head. Do not prepare a flashcard just one in one shot. When you're preparing that ITTO, prepare the flashcard. Or some people also prepare all the flashcards in one shot, then they revise whatever suits you. So during the 1.5 days, you will prepare, you look at you would have prepared the flashcard for that knowledge area, and you would also review that and everything. You understand how output from one process flows as an input to another process, and then you will be, how to say, making the connections and understand some PMI isms. Rita Mulcahy has his PMI isms and lots of tips and tricks. Certain atrocious answers for process of elimination. When you have four options, it's like this Kaun Banega Crorepati thing, right? Some atrocious answers you can eliminate. So like that you do, so that your brain is freed up of all four answers instead of two. And like this, you do quite a lot of tips and tricks you do. And Rita Mulcahy, that's why what an exam preparation guide really helps you with. So one moment. All right, just a minute. Just a minute. Okay. Okay. So this is how you can prepare on a daily basis for 2 weeks, after which you take a mock test. And once you take the mock test, you will get an evaluation of whether the original mock test was right or how have you improved, or all these things and everything. Don't panic if you get a poor score, it's okay. uh, Mock test is not just to know you are a master of project management, it's just to give you the simulation of the physical and mental stress that you undergo in a 4 hour examination. And then you note down, you prepare another Excel sheet, noting down the areas you are strong, weak, the scores. And the mock test, I think they will give you report, neat Excel based tabulated reports you will get done. Okay, so when you get these tabulated reports, you can also make your own Excel sheets to concentrate. And in the 1 week following this 2 weeks period, you will concentrate on those areas. You'll again go through the ITTOs deeply, and you'll take some more question banks. Mock test is full 4 hour examination. Question banks you can refer. Be careful, there are lots of free question banks. Even this PM Prepcast, if you pay 139 US dollar, that comes to 10,200 Indian rupees, nothing more. So with this, you get 4 mock examinations. Let me actually, I kept the site open this evening for someone. Hold on. Oh, sorry. Some other. Ah, maybe I have. Yeah, this is the one. See, this is the one. PMP Tripcast. This link, I'm going to. Can I chat on this? Share some chat.
Yeah, you can chat.
How do I do that? Ah,
In more.
okay. Ah, sorry, I didn't copy paste. Okay, this. So you can go through this. See what are the things that this one has. What do you get for this 139 US dollars? Yeah, podcast product. So one is a mock exam, but you will also get lots of questions, question bank. Oh God, this is not the one. You get, and mock exam is the entire exam, but question bank is where you get for each knowledge area, you get ITTO practice. You get questions from that particular knowledge area. All these things you get. So this you can do during the 1.5 days each. You can go through this parallelly. So on day one, when you're starting, you have this one of this Prepcast or whatever it is already in your hand. So in this 1.5 days, you'll refer PMBOK, you'll refer Rita, and the mock questions, the question bank for that particular knowledge
So
area.
you suggest investing in this Prepcast
Please,
is
it helps you because
valuable.
your time is
Okay.
less, right? So better to do it. I would recommend.
Okay.
Your time is
Okay.
less.
Okay.
If you had more time, I would have said, you know what, don't buy anything or don't invest. Use the free ones. So PMP. So it's called PMP Exam Simulator. Actually, this is the one. Sorry, not even that other. How do I do the chat? Yeah. Okay. This is the link. Simulator. So see,
Not the first one.
first one is the website. The second link is the simulator. Second link.
Okay.
You can see 1600 plus highly realistic PMP exams. This is question bank, 7 full exams. This full exam is what I was talking about, the mock exam, ITTO exam. So detailed explanation for answers, all these things. So what you can do is during the 1.5 days, you have PMBOK guide, you have Rita Mulcahy, you have your flashcard, you are preparing and you're revising, and then you have this question bank for that particular topic. All these things you will have. So prepare, and at the end of the 2 weeks, you take a mock examination. You evaluate yourself with an Excel file, the report, and everything where you're good. And 1 more week or 1.5 weeks more of concentrating only on those particular. So if you are performing poorly, if you think you are not good at some knowledge areas, only those knowledge area mock questions and something you can look at. If you want, you can take a third exam, but have 1 week between your last mock exam and your actual examination. When the 1 week before your real examination, do not take any mock. And usually I recommend the last mock examination will be just like a motivation pep, giving you a pep, because I don't want people to be demotivated after they get a poor score in the last mock exam so close to your real examination. And sometimes it gives you exam boost. Imagine you're taken a stressful 4 hour thing and you're getting good score. That's boost. So you'll walk into the exam, hopefully not with overconfidence, but with good confidence you'll walk in. And then give 1 week break and everything. At the end of the 4th week or 5th week, you take the examination. So this is how I would recommend you to go about. So your problem is not that you don't know anything, you already did. In fact, it's on the other side. You have been over expectations have been set, and you're feeling guilty that you're wasted what's the word actually, frittered away, whatever the heat, basically what you had with respect to the exam preparation and everything. It's okay, I also have felt the same things in ACP or PMP, so it's not a problem. So the way to attack this is to just drop the demotivation out of your head, immerse yourself in a very structured and organized fashion. That will help you.
Mm-hmm.
I
The
will
problem
share
is
it
what
with
is
you.
happening now. No, what's happening now with me is, the moment I do something else, no, I feel that I'm not concentrating on getting a job. So getting a job also is something which is in my mind, right?
It's
So I'm
okay.
looking out for
That you can
opportunities.
always do.
So I
See,
start feeling guilty. I'm not investing time in job hunting.
and it will work both ways. Because you are feeling guilty about A, you don't do B, and so you don't achieve properly in B. And because you don't do B, your demotivation affects A. In the end, you end up doing nothing, and that's the
Nothing. I'm
problem.
doing nothing. Yeah.
So
Correct.
no, I don't mean you are not doing nothing. You think you are doing nothing. So my recommendation is have one thing at a time. If by next month you are going to anyway your job search, you have a regimen already. Half a day, half an hour or 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour in the evening, you will anyway be doing, and that's a good diversion from you. You're not going to 24/7 prepare your examination for your job, right? Or
Correct.
for your exam. So devote. That's why I have a regimen every morning. This is a generic tip, nothing specific to PMP. Have a regimen that every day you say you wake up at 6:30, you do
No,
whatever.
I wake up at 4 o'clock.
Even amazing. spend that. I don't know how spiritual you are or something. I mean, you may do yoga, you may not, or meditation,
So
whatever it
yeah,
is.
so my 5 to 7 is I've got I'm a part of this 5 a.m. club which I lead. So
Ah,
5 to 6 we do gratitude
this is
journaling, and we do,
Robin Sharma thing, huh?
yes,
I
yes.
have that
So
book.
I
I
we
bought that book 1 year back, but I don't do anything.
so this is so yeah, we do journaling, which is gratitude, goal setting, and to-do list. Then we do meditation, and post that we have this motivational speakers who speak, and so this is what I do in the first
do do one
one and a
thing.
half hour of
Then
the day.
the moment you finish that 5 a.m. club thing at 7 o'clock or something, the moment you do that, right?
The moment I finish, I go for a walk at 6 o'clock,
You
6:30.
can do that. You can do that. But the moment you are done with these things, that heat, I use the word heat, is really high. Basically, you're in the zone.
Okay.
Use that to do what you want to achieve immediately. The
Okay.
PMP exam. So use the time immediately. Don't waste it on other things. Use the time immediately like that, and then you prepare something during the day, sometime during the afternoon or something. But then in the remaining part of the day, you fit in your job search so that you know that because you are preparing intensely for PMP, you do not miss out on another thing which is equally important, which is getting a job and everything. You should not feel in this 1.5 months you've done nothing for job. So, but believe me, in the head, even though you're not, you're preparing for PMP, right? You will always feel my job search is waiting because of this. And if I do not do a good job in PMP, I would have actually not done my job search. I also would not have achieved PMP. So it's a waste everywhere. So in order to avoid this thought, you also do the job search, but your primary thing is intensively preparing and clearing PMP in 1 month's time, during which time you're also
Mm.
preparing for your job. That is another story. So 24 hours you're not doing this any one thing, PMP preparation or job search. So give equal time, but do it in an organized fashion and stick to it. And from what I understand, if you're doing the 5 a.m. club and everything, you are highly disciplined and everything, and I lack the
Yeah, I'm
discipline.
very
I'm
disciplined,
not.
and very particular.
That is very good actually, because for me, one thing that is preventing me from doing whatever I want to is the lack of discipline. I'm very good in planning, but very poor in implementing those plans. So for you, that implementation part comes from discipline, and since you're disciplined, easy. So all you need to do is to make sure how to leverage the discipline, which is what I'm telling you to make these plans. I will share with you this Excel sheet. So this way you do, and constantly try to motivate yourself by looking at your progress milestones. Whenever you see milestones, you get motivation. And after 4 days or 5 days, you've taken the mock exam, you've finished integration, probably scope, and then you have done PIMBOK, you've covered RITA, you've done the exam, the ITTOs, the flashcards you have ready for integration and scope at least, and you've viewed those flashcards, you've taken some sample questions from PM Prepcast, all these things. It's great actually, this feeling. Success breeds success. So the early days, like first gear, that builds on second gear and everything. So this is small successes. People make this mistake of planning big and failing because they never see achievement. So make sure you plan in such a way you see quick and immediate small successes that motivates you for the next few days. So this is the tip I would give.
Also, in terms of the schedule, right?
Hmm?
Should it start with process one, process two, process three?
Any order, any order. Not
Any
if
order.
it,
I've lately last week done the first three chapters, which has the ethics and what kind of organization,
get
what
get
is
get
being.
those stupid things out of the way. Get this
It's
basic
done. It's
PIMBOK,
done. That's done.
the process, the framework, the standard for project
I have done
management,
that. That I have done.
so that you can start directly with integration. So that's a
Also,
great thing.
someone was telling me you have to write that entire 49 processes every day so that it remembers in your mind.
Each
So
one
is
has
that
a
what
different
we need?
each one has a different way of doing it. You can do it. Maybe as a regimen every day. I used to play a game whenever I used to go for walking in those days in PMP 7, 8 years back when I was preparing for the PMP examination. Whenever I used to go for a walk, I will wear headphones. I will listen to some audio files of PIMBOK. But more importantly, I will try to say to myself all the processes when I'm doing the walking. Sorry, Kuti. I'll
Are
just
there some audio files? Because even I go for an hour walk,
lots.
so if there are.
Lots of files. You can get it free of cost on the internet. I don't know this PM podcast. The paid version has audio files. You can get it free. I don't have any latest version, PIMBOK 6 version. I have PIMBOK 3 or PIMBOK 4. I have. So you can, or it's very simple. You don't need audio. You can have some mnemonic, some regimen. Right? Every day you talk of, and you can have a game like find, validate, scope is nothing to do with scope. It has to do with formal acceptance of deliverables. Like this, you can reinforce. No reinforcement you can do. So this
Okay.
you can do. So just have, so first thing is discipline, which of course you have fortunately, actually, you have the discipline. I have given you tips how to do a regimen in a very structured way. So, first thing, remove the demotivation factors. Plan in such a way that you see successes immediately and very frequently, and small successes that act like a first gear, second gear. It takes you further, motivates you. Second thing, have a target date, fixed exam date 1 month from now, 1.5 months, whatever it is. Third, that Excel sheet tracker you make, mock test 0 onwards, very clearly 1.5 days or whatever it is for every knowledge area and everything. Now, fourth thing, the way you plan, prepare is PMBOK, Rita Mulcahy, preparing the flashcards, reading the flashcards, and say PM Prepcast or something, the question banks for that particular knowledge area, ITTO exam, and everything you do. And of course, it would be nice if you want to invest in this PM Prepcast. And after 2 weeks, you take another mock test and use 1.5 or 2 more weeks to reconcile with your learnings for the previous 2 weeks. And then, if you want, you can take a third mock exam just to pep you up, not to demotivate or not to learn anything new, just to pep you up, give that high feeling. 1 week later, write the exam, done and dusted. And then when you're in India, just give me a party for this. That's it. That's the last step.
Yeah, sure.
That's
Tell me something. This PM Prepcast, first I have to buy this now because
if you want to invest, better do it now itself. And usually when you have things in hand, that also, see, usually like we're all kids at the end of the day. When you get a book, right, you want to read it. When you have a hard copy or soft copy, these will be soft copy books. So when you buy something, that initial enthusiasm will be there, you'll be preparing. Because I got this book from my training. In the early days, 3 weeks, I was very deep into it, and then I stopped and I tried the exam. Now I'm picking this up. So when you have a book in front of you or a soft copy of something, that will motivate you. Buy that. Yeah. Good. So.
And how many hours per day should I invest? You were saying just 2 hours per day. Is it? I find 2 hours is very less.
No, in your case, intensive, I would say at least 7 hours a day.
Oh my God.
5 hours a day minimum.
Okay.
Hey, you have 24 hours in a day. You remove 8 hours for sleeping, 4 or 5 hours for your personal improvement, whatever, right? Motivation, 5 a.m. club and everything. So 8 plus another 5 or 4 hours, 12 hours. And then you also leave some hours for entertainment, food, cooking and everything. Another 3 hours, you leave 15. You still have 9 more hours. In those 9 more hours, invest 3 hours for your job related applications, networking, learning for your job other than PMP and everything. You still have 6 hours.
Okay.
With buffer 1 hour. So think like a project manager. See, you're writing an exam to be a project manager. It's a project management professional. Take it as a project.
Okay.
It is nothing different. So do this. What I'm doing is I'm sending you after this call the Excel sheet, but it will be
in WhatsApp, right? In my WhatsApp, you'll send, right?
I'll send you on WhatsApp.
Okay.
But give me some time. Instead of sending you the ACP where you have to replace, I will send for that. Probably in my emails from.
Yeah, no problem. You take your time. You give me the right one.
It's because I remember sharing that Excel file to many people, so surely it is there somewhere on Google Drive or somewhere it will be there that with all.
Or it may be there in your sent folder or whatever. Also, it will be there.
I will check, and if not today, by tomorrow I will send you. Just ping me. I have
no problem.
Ping me. I will stop the recording now. Just a moment, so that